Hey everyone, today we're going to be making an Amarillo de Pollo. It is this type of stew with a very nice sauce to it. Now there's two types of ways of making it. One is cilantro with beef, and the other is yerba santa with chicken. Unfortunately, yerba santa is really hard to find, so we're going to use cilantro with the chicken. You can also make this dish vegetarian by simply not adding the chicken and adding vegetable broth to your water when you're cooking your veggies. So let's get started, shall we? You want to put water in your pot. So you want to put your pot on high and let that boil, and we're going to put in the other ingredients. So in the meantime, while your water is boiling, we're going to cut the veggies. So with a whole onion, we're going to cut it in half, then in quarters, and we're going to leave 1/4 for the end. And we'll talk about what we're going to do with that. In the meantime, the rest we'll cut. You want to save a little bit also. And the rest in big chunks you can just put into your pot. No need to cut it small. Next, you want to get 3 cloves. We're going to use 2 right now and put them in the pot. And then we're going to use 1 more. We're going to save that for later. And so you just want to peel these. So then you just cut off the ends. So they're actually nice big size. One for this is just 1 big potato. Again, quarters, big chunks. Actually, if you have smaller kids, you might want to cut it into smaller pieces. I don't have small kids, so I'm just going to make them big pieces, put it in the pot. Then you get your green beans, and you cut the end of those, and you pull out the string. So you do that for all of them, you wash them, and in the pot they go. Next, we're going to be cutting the chayote. Now, this is really hard to find, but if you find it, it's worth a try. It has a very subtle and soft taste to it. And so we're just going to cut this in quarters after you wash it, of course. And then you just put them in big chunks into your water. So you want to put a nice tablespoon of salt. Don't be afraid of the salt. You get your chicken while your veggies are cooking. Try to get free range whenever you can. So you get your chicken. So for this kind of stew, you want to have something that's bone in. So thighs with the bone in works really well. Today I'm going to use drumsticks with the bone. Okay, so you're going to have your hot water. And what you're going to do is you're going to get your Chile Guajillos. These smell so good. You're going to fall in love with them. You cut the stem off. You take out the seeds. You massage it. You give it a little roll. And they come out just like that. You can also cut them to the side like that. Clean it out like that. You put it in there. For about 5 minutes, you're going to do these with 3. And I guess if you want it spicy, you can leave the seeds. If you want it mild, you want to take out all the seeds. Leave that for 5 minutes. Clean tomato. Big chunks, because we're going to blend this. That's what we're going to do with this. So just to make it easier on the blender, especially if you don't have a good blender. So I'm going to use my Ninja. Ninja's pretty good. I underestimated it for a while. Remember we said 3 garlic cloves and we had 2 only? So here's the other one. Put that in there. A pinch of salt. Don't be afraid of salt, people. Pepper. part of that onion that we didn't put in last time. Put that in there. And after 5 minutes, we're gonna put in the chili. We're gonna use some of the broth that in Spanish is caldo. So we're gonna put some caldo in here and we're gonna blend it. Okay, so 5 minutes have passed by. Now they're nice and soft, nice and subtle. You get a little bit of your caldo, which is remember the chicken broth, and caldo is any kind of broth. And you just put that in there, just a little bit, just enough so that you can blend this. Put it right in there. Ow! You guys see that? The sauce attacked me. Doesn't want to go down with the fight. Here we go. So we're gonna put on our pan. We're gonna put it in medium. We're gonna add some olive oil. We're gonna wait that till it gets nice and hot, and then we're gonna add our sauce. Once that's nice and hot, we're gonna make it, put it on low. And we're gonna pour it in there. Okay. Use the back of a spoon. Press it down. You grab your broth and you just start pouring it in there. You can also pour it onto here. Push around, get all the sides. This is what I see all the moms and grandmas do. And so I figured they must be doing it right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna strain out our chicken broth all into here. We're gonna separate the veggies and the chicken from the sauce. This is really the fun part. So right now, it's very liquidy, as you can see. And so what we're gonna add is some corn flour, because this is supposed to be a little bit of thickness. And so depending on how you like it, how your family likes it, that's how much corn flour you're gonna put. You also, at this point, start putting a little bit more salt, a little bit more pepper, and make it your own. So this is, to me, the fun part, where it all comes together, and it's just a matter of putting those final touches and really making it your own. And as we say in Spanish, el sazón. And this is, I think, where the part where el sazón comes in. How good are you? And so test yourself. How good can you make your amarillo? You put the flour and in the water. About the size of a golf ball. You slowly put that in there. You taste. That's good. You want to put in back your veggies. Oh boy, without making too much of a mess. And maybe with a bigger pot. Nah, not really, this is fine. So at this point you put in the cilantro once everything's there. I like to leave it in the stems so it's easy to take it out as you're eating. And so you just put that all together and then you're going to plate and it's ready to eat. So there you go, Amarillo con Pollo. Usually you serve it with white rice, some onion. Remember that piece of onion I told you to put away? You chop it up and here you have it. Also some lime. If you sprinkle some lime over this, it makes it so good. It takes it to a whole nother level. Unfortunately, someone forgot to buy the lime. But in any case, it's still good. So, let me know how it goes. Put in the comments below any questions, comments about this recipe or any other recipes you would like to see. Put them in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. So from Wax Point, buen provecho everyone.